Hey guys, welcome to Reef Palooza Orlando 2021, and we're here in sunny South Florida, and it is awesome to be here and awesome to be with my good friend Chase of ELOS Aquarium Company. And I am really excited because there's a new light that ELOS brought to the US recently, and Chase is going to tell us all about it, about this beautiful light that's right behind us. Chase?
So, like you said, we were given the opportunity to bring this light in. It's a GNC Pro. The light came from a company in Italy. In 2009, this company really got into doing lighting for the aquarium hobby. They've been around in the industry as far as LEDs for a really long time in Europe. They sat down in a room and decided that they wanted to take their industry, the LED industry, even further with the aquarium stuff. So in 2009, they stepped it up and they created this LED system.
First impression of the light, I noticed that it's very sleek. And one thing that I really like about this is that this is a passive cooling LED unit. This has no fans. As most of you guys know, in saltwater, everything corrodes in saltwater. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And with less moving parts, it's much better because less stuff for you to worry about things breaking down in the long run. I like the fact that this has a massive heat sink, yet it's still in a low profile that you could put it on the rimless tank without worrying about being so bulky and ugly. These type of nice, like rimless tanks, you need to have a equally nice lights.
Absolutely.
Because it's becomes like a part of the furniture, right?
Yeah, and then when they created the light, I'm pretty sure that's what they were thinking. And it has to be aesthetically pleasing because when you have a light like this, you don't necessarily want to hide it. So you want to make the light look really nice.
Yeah.
The hangers, you don't have to have just these hangers. They come, with the suspended hangers. So you can have that kind of a take away from all of this stuff and have it hanging up in multiple systems.
But this looks like an 80-20, right?
Yeah,
this is what this is what they use for the bar for the hanging as well?
As well as the hangers on there too. Yep.
Gotcha. One thing I also noticed is that I noticed that this is acrylic protector for, for the salt splash for the diodes and stuff like that. Yep. But I can't seem to find any, the optics or lenses.
There is
for
none.
this.
When they created this, they wanted to have the diodes, and hopefully you'll get a good picture of this because there's. Yeah. This one has 900 diodes, each diode 5 watts. So when they created it, 900 independent diodes.
Right.
Yeah, really, really cool.
Wow.
So there's no, like you said, there's no lens, there's no no way for there to be hot spots and things like that. They kind of got rid of that with something else they created called the blue booster system.
Okay.
When they did that, they lined up the LEDs in a way that the different colors, the different wavelengths LEDs. Line up in a way that the color blends together and it eliminates that hot spot.
I was actually a little bit worried because when you said no diodes, a lot of SPS reefers, we love our acros and our acros love PAR. And one thing that I was worried without the optics is hard to provide that radiation, the PAR.
Right.
But when you mentioned there was a 900 of them and those are all 5 watters.
Absolutely.
Are they all driven to the full power?
They don't have to be, but yeah, you can take them all up to 100% if you want to. And with the Blue Boost Fusion, you don't have to worry about those hot spots and things like that.
Right.
Really cool.
Right, because without the diodes, it completely eliminates.
Without the lenses.
Without the optics, it completely eliminates that issue.
Yep.
With that LEDs, some of the LEDs will have.
Yep.
So that's that actually took care of that concern that I had.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so the really cool thing that I like about it with the Blue Booster system is they created it because they wanted it to be really aesthetically pleasing for the viewer itself. So the combination of diodes that they put in the nanometers they used were 460, 420. They actually have the 405 UV in here.
Right.
And some people are like, oh, UV isn't that dangerous? No, they're perfectly acceptable.
They need it. They
really need it. Absolutely. And they incorporated that. And it's not going to be like in some of the other systems where you have that diode there with that UV is punching down in one spot. It's spread out across the board.
Right.
Really cool.
Now, one thing that I noticed is that this fixture is actually pretty large, comparing to, I guess, some of the different LED fixtures in the market. What is the recommended per size tank? And I know that this is I believe it's ELOS 90, right?
Correct.
So what's the dimensions for this size, and is it big enough to fit cover the whole tank?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This one is 3 foot long, 2 feet tall. So this light, in my opinion, would actually be a little too big for this tank. You wouldn't need a light like this. You could get 2 of the other smaller ones, or even 1 of the other smaller ones. I would stick with the industry standard. I mean, but you could go further apart. You wouldn't have to necessarily stick at that point.
Gotcha. All right. And then so, when is it available in US right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
And how much are these lights?
Right now, retail, I believe this one is running at about 1,200.
Okay.
It's staying with the other lights. I mean, we're keeping it up there. It's a product that's on the same wavelength, premium product. So it's built just as good as all the other lights, in my opinion, and if not better, if I may say so. It's bringing back something that isn't on the market really anymore. You don't see lights designed like this with that board, without the lenses. So it's for what it costs and what this light is, everything it can implement, all the features that it has, it's well worth it. There is other lights that they have, smaller lights that are really cool. They're like $100 you can put on nanos, but they have the same technology, they have the same quality. They're going to be really big here very shortly.
Gotcha. And if they wanted to purchase this, where do they go?
Oh, they got to go to us. They got to go to Aquarium Partners. We are the only distributor right now in the U.S. with the GNC products.
Okay, so that's the website is
aquariumpartners.com.
Okay.
Yep,
All right.
it.
Thank you so much, Chase, for introducing us this amazing light to us, and wish you the best with success.
Thank you.
Have a good day, buddy.
Yep. $300. I'm sorry. Shit. Sorry. I cursed.
Spread.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Please leave the building in 2 minutes.
That's it.
No, it's just your face. 80/20 aluminum. Like.